Where's the direction of the Black Manosphere going? You can ask that question, right? Because I know. Okay. 1.0 was just to actually clap back because of what has happened over the past 30 years with intersectional feminism.
Okay.
And then black men were actually blocked, by the gatekeepers from having a voice. YouTube came around and it was unfiltered. So black men said, okay, well, now we can clap back. Okay. That's what they did until, YouTube and the black women chased them off of YouTube, right? Got their channels deleted, all that kind of stuff.
Oh wow.
2
Okay.
point, Go ahead. 2.0, okay, we're going to clap back, but things we're going to actually dig in and we're going to find out and come up with evidence. Okay. And it's the three ideas of 2.0 was Obsidian was one of them. He said he wanted to have a conversation with black women, bring them back to the table, because black women when I first got here in 2014, 2015, black women were not effing with us. They wouldn't talk to us. They would not have a conversation with us. It was just they would stand over from the corner or from the porch and throw rocks at us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So his one more thing, he wanted to have bring black women back to the table.
Okay.
To have a conversation. Okay. The second thing is from my advantage, my point of view, we actually want to dig in and find out what is going wrong with black men and women and why we're doing what we're doing. Okay. And actually find the evidence and go back in the books and back in history and find out exactly why we're doing what we're doing. Okay. And basically, number one is to find out what's wrong with it and basically change black men's worldview and basically make them value themselves, because black men as a whole did not value themselves.
Yeah.
They looked at their manhood and who they were through the eyes of women. I wanted to change that. Okay. That's what I came in here for. There's other things that we had to do. Okay. And the third thing from the Black Manosphere standpoint, we wanted to get our message out to the broader public because nobody knew who we were or what kind of message we wanted to actually put out there, and the plights of black men and boys that we're actually going through. Everybody ignored that. Academics, the press, even the pro-blacks. This what Dr. Johnson calls flag blackness. The plight of boys and men were actually ignored. It's the third thing, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
COVID and Kevin Samuels actually broke through that ceiling, right? Broke through that glass. Now everybody knows. Okay. COVID also did what? It also put a dent into the United States economics. Black women had to come back and had to have a conversation with the men that they needed. They couldn't stand over on government benefits or government benefit jobs or soft jobs and throw rocks. Okay. Now we have to have a conversation. Now, because there's genuine competition for men, and black men and women have to come together and kind of find some kind of common ground. So black women came back to the table, evidenced by Kevin Samuels, because night after night, guess what they did? They lined up. What do we need to do to get a husband? What do we need to do to get a high value man? We don't understand these guys. So all of what we call the purple pill space, he said, spread out all over the place, black men and women coming on panel, talking to each other. That's them coming to the table. The third thing is that all the PhDs are in this space. Now we start digging back into the books with stuff they don't even teach you in college. Start digging in arcane books that nobody talks about. How we got here, why we're like what we like, and why our culture is the way that it is. Even down to now, women are actually admitting that this is a matriarchy. They didn't admit that before.
Yeah.
Now it's common knowledge. In fact, the women are beating their chest about it. That's the matriarchy. So all these things that we wanted to cover. So 2.0 basically did its job. And if the Manosphere could have ended right then, as far as I'm concerned. But brothers say the next step is now to try to change the environment and legislative environment by getting laws and changing the way the legal system works for black men. That's the next step. That's where 3.0 is going. The thing is, to do that, you have to advocate to the people actually run this system.
Okay.
And that's where Miss Pearlie comes in, because I said that on lives. Pearlie can talk to people that we can't talk to, no matter whether she's racist. She could be a race realist. She could be whatever she is. She could be the devil incarnate herself. But the thing is, you cannot talk to other white women the way Pearlie can. You just can't. She can get in spaces that we can't.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why she's a tool. She's not part of the Manosphere. She never was. Miss Pearlie is trying to make money. She said that from the very beginning. She couldn't do it here. That's why she went there. Sarah Garvey and all the people that work for her said the exact same thing. Her base is not here. Her base is over there. That's when she blew up. She said it herself. She never expected to get this far this fast because she's tapping from a different source. If you take all the black men in the United States, all 20 million of them, right? There's 2 billion black people in the world. Okay, she taps into the continent. She taps into Europe. She taps into sometimes even to America. It's a wider base, and they look at her differently. So everybody's thinking that all of a sudden we blew her up. Every content creator is telling you the exact same thing. We didn't blow her up. We didn't start her out. We did not pump her up and get her where she is. But guess what? Nobody believes us, do they? We've been saying that from the very beginning. But who believes us?